Hello and welcome to, yes, this is a start from scratch report. It does look awfully much like we have got some equipment, which is a nice change. This is, I don't know if I can pronounce it correctly, Adelshoven, I think. It's a fictitious place. I only read a little bit, and I've got lots of Let's Plays on the go, and sometimes, when you're a bit tired, I thought, I just don't feel like I've got lots of work on nearly every single one. I thought it would be nice just to sort of face, looks like we have a bit of woodwork as well. Yeah, definitely. Right, okay, so this looks a mixed bag. Very nice. So we have got, on Start From Scratch, no land, but we do have equipment, which that is rather a change. Right, let's have a look. Where actually are we? We right there, 43. Let's see how much everything is. That is 56 grand. That's actually not a bad little base, is it? Shame about all of the buildings disappearing, as they always do, of course, on a Start From Scratch, but that is the choice you have when you do a Start From Scratch. Right, so yeah, there's a nice set of fields there. Biogas. Let's have a look what's on special offer. We will shake things up, definitely. I wanted to show, I did mean to do this. Yeah, I did truly mean to do this. My settings without you guys and gals, and just so that it's quicker, but I am fairly quick at this now. Yeah, I always like to show this just so as it's people know. I'm going to stick on normal. Got seasons, we have got, so that's going to be on normal, that's going to be on slow, so it makes very little difference. We're going to maintenance cost at 50, speed 25, and same for paint. I've tested this, I think it's quite alright. And the rest, yeah, that's it, we'll leave it at that. I wanted to make this quicker. I do realise that I usually get quite a lot of interest on maps when you first look at a map, and then I seem to lose a lot of interest in the. So obviously, I think that's got to indicate that it must be fairly boring. Now I do realise the style that I go for is usually I do time lapses because I treat this as though you are looking at the book of my farm or watching the video of my farm from when it was started to when it's finished. Now some of that can mean it can be a little bit boring, so yeah, but this is going to be quite unique because we've obviously got quite a lot of equipment. We'll do a shake up though. We've got 500 grand. I'm going to do what I always do. I hate the fact we're in debt straight away, so I'm going to literally repay that. So we're going to find a field. Now, for once, we've got actually some kits, so we shall see what we've got to see whether I actually do need to scour the sales, because I usually scour the sales for a year, but we've actually got some decent starting equipment, and I do mean decent, so for once I wonder, yes, do we sort of just crack on as we're doing now, really? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, I love the top liner because this is a start that I'm not used to having. It really is. Right, let's look at some field prices and let's put some routes down before we make any decisions. And let's look at contracts. I want to see, I always call this my rules of engagement. Yeah, there's very little on normally at the beginning of a thing. Yeah, spraying, harvesting, fertilising. Right, well, first of all, I think we'd best get established ourselves. So let's see, it's the back end as well, so it's a weird time to start. Everything's already been. Let's look at field prices and see. I like to be close to the shop, which, boy, yeah, this is fantastic. 29,000. What's about field 29? Is 82. That's 124. I like the look of that. Do like the idea of actually having a yard, which comes with the field as well. Yeah, 56 grand. About that and field 25. That's not too much. Yeah, I think we will. And that as well. It's only small. It really is. We haven't any periphery. We can do. Absolutely. That is an absolute bargain. 44. Now we're on dollars. Let me stick this on euros because it definitely is a European map. I remember seeing the thing. So right, there we go. Already. So equipment. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to look in the garage and we're going to see what we're going to do. We shall sell anything that I think. Yeah, because you soon run out of money on a start from scratch. You truly do, even if you've got very... Now, I like the Rex. We're going to go to the shop with anything we need to, because I'm not a massive fan of the ploughs. How big is the mulcher? 1.4 metre. No, we'll get rid of that as well. I know what I'd go for mulcher, so we'll get rid of that. The cultivator. I don't like the beginning sealer, and I never ever like the Bredel, so we'll get rid of all of those. Baler? Oh, actually, yeah. For once, let's keep that. It's something different. Kessler. Now, not grapes. No, that is. Yeah, I've never done grapes yet, so why not? Trailer car, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. If I was going to do it, I'd go for the TLX. I might swap that for a telehandler, I think. And I do love the Valtra, but I think 5 tractors is a little bit too excessive. So first things we're going to do is I'm going to time lapse this next sequence. I'm going to literally grab all of the equipment, because I want this to be quick for you. I don't want this to get boring quickly, so I'm going to shift all of the equipment I don't want, and all of that I'm going to swap out. So I'm not going to get rid of the Bredel and then not replace it, but I do want to, yeah, let's first of all what's in the sales though. Yeah, let's be clever. Three metre. That's actually a 4 metre that I'd like. That is, it's slightly dearer than that, because that is good, but yes, I'd like to have a slightly bigger one. I'm seriously thinking of being a little bit clever here. Right, so that's the 8. Let's have a look what we have got again. Just remind myself, we might pull a little bit of a fast one here by being sort of a little bit clever and selling some of our new stuff to get the most out of this. Oh, but then they're not worth a lot. No, I'm happy. Oh no, we have got that. Yeah, this is what I mean. I'll sell that and buy that one for 8 grand, and we'll get as much money from this as possible. Oh my life! Got that. That's phenomenal. Well, that we will keep definitely, but that would mean we would need to. Yeah, there's a lot. There's going to be a shake-up definitely, because some of this is. Try looking in your garage, Mr. Smith. Oh my life, yeah. Just water. Okay, so for animals. Header trailers, ploughs. Yeah, right, okay. I'm going to say my words. Literally, this is the words I always say when I go into a time lapse. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right then, okay, so we've, yeah, very rarely I do that type of thing. Now it does look like we've got placeables. Now I'm just going to have a quick look to see if we own that, because that is my usual. I've placed the silo, I've placed the multifruits buying, we've got a contract with a local contractor. Is that ours as well? Oh my life, that's amazing. That's what I usually go for, so smashing. We've also got the beehives as well. Now, yeah, I normally go into grasswork to begin with. I'm not going to do that now because I don't want every single Let's Play to be same old, same old. I like to try a different route. We've got some silage routes with Mr. B's slurry yard, and it's a fantastic way of making money, but I don't want every single Let's Play to be same old, same old. So yeah, I think we're going traditional farming. We've got an added bonus of, for once, on a start from scratch, of actually having equipment. So I think we're going to go for more fields, if I'm honest, because we're at a unique position for a start from scratch. 27. I like that. That's my favourite number. I think we will. We also, yes, I think we will. Absolutely. Other thing I need to do, which I've just forgotten, is we need to go precision farming. I'm just going to see, I've never looked at this, whether the Orion's actually got the ability to have the built-in one. Yeah, we're going to incorporate precision farming. Ooh, or is it not capable of... No, maybe it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is, because I've got the precision farming tab. Right, we're going to go get precision farming equipment. I'm not going to belabour this. All I'm going to say is we are going to allow bank loans. This is going to be a nice Let's Play. We're a normal economy. Bank loans are allowed. Leasing is allowed. Workers are allowed. This is just a standard Let's Play. This is about having a bit of fun and showing off this. Absolutely, it is gorgeous. I do agree with Miss Sealy P. It is absolutely very nice. Beautiful map. Good feel to this. You just go on some maps and you get that feeling about them. Don't get me wrong, there are lots that you do get that, but there are some that you don't. And this I instantly reminds me somewhat, and I don't know what it is. I loved Horbelleron, I really did. I didn't quit Horbelleron as a content creator because I didn't like Horbelleron. I quit it because lots of people have got Let's Plays on Horbelleron, and obviously I'm not an established content creator, so therefore I'm trying to, you know, show people maps where people may be interested in my content. I can't compete with the big guys and girls who already have, you know, are well established. Right, anyway, let's stop waffling. Let's do some buying. So we want precision farming, which is, I believe, in miscellaneous. Yeah, so we need the... Oh, we also want to test. Right, we need the scout. I'm going to buy that. We're going to buy... Yeah, we are. We're going to... Yeah, it's going to be an integral part of this. I'm just going to see... Although, to be honest, no, I'm not. I am, yeah, thinking about this. I was going to go with the proactive in one of the tractors. The trouble is, if you do that, it's a disadvantage because, oh yeah, I know you need a front link for this. We have actually, for once, got an awful lot with the front link on. That's useful, actually, with the front way and that. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, that way we can use any of the tractors for the scanning stroke fertilising. Yeah. So we want the scout on the back. Yeah, the one thing I don't like, I've got to be honest, is the fact that the shop pops. This takes me back to one of my favourite maps of all time in FS Universe. Was a map that's not very well liked. It was not a massively received one, and that's oh, do you know, name escapes me right now. Sudbury Meadows. Thank you, memory, for kicking in finally. Yeah, Sudbury Meadows, I love that map. It's not one that I don't think I ever saw any content create. Now, it's lagging behind now, even in as it was at the last year of FS19, because, yeah, it didn't have season support and anything like that, and I moved 2 seasons, but it is one of my favourite all-time maps. It is fantastic. But yes, this sort of reminds me of that the shop does, because it's just... Yeah, it's too close to the windows. That was the only fault I ever found with Sudbury Meadows, is that when you buy and thing, especially the bigger things, like I say a wood harvester, it was way too close to the shop window, and you always had to... There's a few maps like that. Greenwich Valley was... Yeah, a little bit, not as bad as Sudbury Meadows. That was definitely the worst, and this is nearly the same. So yes, it reminds me of Sudbury Meadows for that. We will. Now then, do we need to harvest? Yeah, because I'm going to do that next time. I think it does. Let's have a look on the map rather than. I think it is. Is that wheat again? Yeah, ready to harvest. Okay, smashing. So next time we will. Now, what's 40? Wow, what is in 43? Please don't tell me potatoes. You are, aren't you? Oh no. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll go with it. We will. Smashing. We're going to give it a shot. I do want to do grapes. I think we'll put grapes in this. When we've ripped the potatoes out, this is going to be our vineyard. I've always wanted to do it, and although I was on Hub on start from scratch, I never really got my money up to the point. We've got a perfect tractor for it. Got the mulcher for mulching that. All we need is the harvester. We shall see. We may lease the first year, but if we're going to go into grapes properly and have a proper vineyard, then yes, we will invest in one in time. Definitely, I think that will probably be our main production. I'd like to do it because I've never done it. So we'll go into traditional farming. We may go into a massive way in vineyards. We'll try this field first, and we shall plant normal crops in those our two other fields. I'm going to keep that bit of a nest egg because there's always bits of equipment we need. Well, that is a point. Let's have a quick look while we've got some money. Let's think ahead somewhat and see what equipment we need. Although we're going to be hitting winter soon, so there are the sales. There's not that much we can do once we've done all of our field work. So yes, we've got a contract with a brilliant contractor called the Multifruit Buying. Fantastic contractor, saves us a fortune on bits and bobs. We always have that contractor wherever we go on whatever map. So yes, we will allow contracts as well. We'll do contracts on this Let's Play, not just concentrate on the farm. It just gives us that. I'm not going to do it in a big way, but I might do the odd fertilising contract and things like that. Trying to think. Let's just, the one thing we're going to definitely need that I can think of right now is I'd like to have a telehandler, but I'm getting a little low now. I know it looks like I've got a lot of money, but it soon's going to fritter. Don't know whether to go for a front loader for now. I'd like to. Oh, that's the other thing I meant to do. Where is our truck? It said we owned a truck and a lorry. Where's that? Okay. Yeah. I think that. I can't see where the lorry is. Tell you what we're going to do. We are going to. No, we're not. I'm going to keep that actually. Yeah, I am. The lorry may well come in time actually to sort of do very well. So we're going to get rid of that. And I know we're going to lose a little bit, but yeah, we're going to sell that. And I am going to keep the other. I'm going to keep all the tractors we've got now. The mulcher, that is for the vineyard, so I'm keeping that. I've got the mower I bought as a mulcher. I've not bought it as a mower, although it would obviously double up as a mower. But we bought that for mulching the fields. I think this is fantastic. It really is. 6.8 metres, although it says at 6.2. Courseplay always reads at 6.8, so I'm going to go with that. So, roller. That's the one thing the other thing I'm going to buy. Definitely. I'd like to go big, but yeah, be Murphy's Law. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with let's have a look. The small. I like the Gutler one, not the Matador. I'd love to go Dalbo 12 metres, but shall we go? Shall we do it? 14 grand or 41? I don't know. It's 8 metres. That one is. Is it 8? Let's have a look. 17,000, 8 metres. A worker can plod away, and it's a fairly decent. Yeah, no, we're going to buy it. I am. I normally go Cambridge rollers, but to be honest, I'd like to be able to have the ability to set a worker going with the roller. So we've got our precision farming gear, got a little tiny bit of forestry stuff. I don't buy a bale. I'd like to do that. I've never done that, or I might have done it only once in my entire FS19, and I've not done any in FS22. So I think we're going to go for that. We shall plant I think in fact we should plant that next time in this very field. We do need a baler. That's the other thing. Shall we go for a... Do you know one thing I haven't had yet to date is a loading wagon, forage wagon. Let's give it its proper modern wording. I think we shall We haven't got animals for the time being, so do you know what? I don't care if I'm going to sort of rip that in. We need a cultivator. That is true as well. I got rid of our cultivator. Let's get that replaced. Should we go slightly bigger, or should we go for my faithful? Let's have a look if there's anything different as well, because I would like to go something different. I have the same old all the time. Front, so ploughs, disc harrows. Cultivators want shallow. I do want shallow, though I don't want to be going for these. Normal, aren't they? They're not shallow. Cultivator. Okay. Yeah, can we use a set of a plough, power harrows? I want one of the front ones, if I'm honest. One of those that goes on the front. I want a 4 metre at least. Yeah, sure there's some front ones, and I'm sure I'd got them loaded in. Otherwise I am going to go. Might do some research on this. I hope I don't forget. Oh, hang on, is it the Synchromix? That one's nice. I have used that one. That is fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if it'll allow you. Some are specially made, aren't they, for doing the on the front? Front tool. Yes, fantastic. Front foot. My trouble is, if we got a front wheel meter, we need the Amazon Cedar, because that's not going to work with the kit that I've just bought. And if you're going to do a cultivator, I think I'd sooner go. Yeah, let's go for this. No, I've done that a few times now. Yeah, let's go for. Actually, I don't think this is in cultivators. Let's have a go. I'm sure it is actually. Yeah, it is. This is my go-to. I do really like this one, if I'm honest. And let's go for. What we like? Let's use this one. It's 120 horsepower, so we need to go Valtra, I reckon. Not that it'll always be that. That'll do. That's nice. Oh, let's go design colour different. Let's go for a splash of. Oh no, that's a bit garish. Yeah, that looks nice. Right, so cultivator done. Should we go for a plough? Should we see if anything ever crops up on the. You can't really go wrong with a lizard, but you do need a tough. Well, yeah, we've not got any big. Although it says 180 horsepower, it really needs something like 280 to really get the most out of it. Whereas that one, we have actually got a bit more money than normal. Let's go for my favourite. I do really love this one. Right, done. No second guessing. Yeah, the Orion can actually manage nicely with that. Yeah, I'm glad. Obviously, you saw the fact that I swapped ours. I went second hand on this. I did a deal at the local shop, and I actually managed to sell them mine and part exchange it for a replacement to cash in a bit of money for the farm. So yeah, that has enabled us to buy 27, 43 and 25. So 43 we're going to make into our vineyard. 25 we are going to replant with. Oh, that reminds me, let's just have a quick look. It's not with this session, I am closing down now on this, but I would like to plant some poplars, and the planting season is, today's the last day. Now then, that is true. How do you plant poplars? I've never done this. I might need to. Yeah, that is true. Poplar planter special. I know my ignorance, but how do you plant? Right, I'm going to do my research. I am. So we'll leave that, but we will plant the poplars in that field over the back. We will, definitely. And for now, I am going to say I hope you can continue on this journey. This is a bit different. It's a start from scratch, but it has got a very big difference. It's almost like New Farmer, but we are starting on a budget. We've got our silo. We've got our contract with 82 Studios over there for cheaper products than we could buy at the shop. So yes, we have and I think we are going to go into grapes, as I've never done it and I'd like to, and I would like to go into productions. So we've got a decent light. I may get a second cedar or I might get a planter as well. So I may do get another 4-metre planter, but for now we've got a seeder. We can go for the standard crop types to begin with. We've also got a tiny bit of forestry equipment, so yeah, wide range of equipment. Might buy a front loader to begin with, unless we are fortunate and we get something like a telehandler. Woods, yeah. So right, we will need a baler at some point, or a load forage wagon. Let's try and train myself to say the right thing. So, with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you can continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.